a quite bumper weekend with the most goals scored of any match week this season being 36. A 3 o'clock Saturday lineup to remember in years to come. Meanwhile, for the Sunday games, we had 4 of them with the exact same scoreline. When did that last occur? Well, we don't know, and this is why we've got the chat into play. But more importantly, welcome to the Gameweek 29 edition of the FPL Addicts podcast. And as per usual, we've got myself, we've got the other companion with the spreadsheets. We've also got another special guest, which we are about to reveal in the click of a button. 3, 2, 1. Here we are, as always, with the waves galore. First of all, Marcello, good evening to you. And from a rating of Crystal Palace to Brentford just holding on to then let's go Wolverhampton, how has your weekend been?
Good. It feels like it was a crazy week, wasn't it? Can't wait to dive in. And yeah, let's get our special guest Kanji on board. Welcome to the stream, bro.
Thanks, gentlemen. And looking forward to chatting some FPL. It's been a really tough week because I've been like loaded with schoolwork, but I'm excited to chat.
Right. Kanji, how have you found this season so far? I mean, we're 28 weeks in. It was a complete different dynamic at the beginning of the campaign, especially with the introduction of DEFCON and many other rule changes. How have you found it, and how have you adapted, especially from an overall ranking perspective?
Yeah, so I'm currently, I don't know if live FPL is like completely accurate at the moment because things can swing, but I'm currently ranked like inside the top 300K, barely. So overall rank goals, I'm not that happy, but I do have my chips. Like I've already used my wild card, which we'll probably touch on in a bit. And I still have my triple captain, unlike the field. So I'm not sure if I'm above the field or maybe even with the field because of that, who knows? But overall, I think it's been very difficult adjusting to the DEFCONs. I've been a little bit unhappy. For example, we're seeing a player like Elliot Anderson be like a complete go-to option. It's kind of crazy when it's like I used to enjoy going to the differentials of likes of like Luis Diaz or Diego Jota. Used to be so much fun to own as differentials, but it feels like these types of differentials are not really worth the risk anymore. But and even from a defender perspective, like center backs are just goated. They're just locked in. There's no point to back against them, in my opinion, now. So it's a little bit sad because I used to have more fun in the previous version, but it is what it is, and you just got to move forward and try my best to take advantage of it as much as I can.
Well said and perfectly explained too. Before we go straight to your team first, Kanji, which is off the official website, so not all the VAR checks have been done, including bonus points, but we will go there in just a moment. As per usual, Bando Sandwich, thank you for tuning up. Marcello, commenting on your stream, that's what we're here for, just pure vibes, yeah. Cortex, good evening to you. I'm not sure where Colm is at the moment. And Kanji, you've been paparazzi according to someone. You have been here, there, and everywhere as of recently.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's like I love FPL. I'm always happy to chat.
First team, offer rank, as promised, is yours with 62 and quite a promising rank to go with it. The floor's yours.
Yeah, I think this team is a wild card from the week before. I already sold Erling Haaland. No, I'm not part of the cartel. I didn't know Haaland was going to miss this fixture, just to confirm in advance. But I actually wanted to take Haaland on for a few reasons. One, I'm not sure if he's very explosive in the second half of the season from historical trends. Secondly, I don't trust Haaland's fitness. So when he picks up a knock, I think he's more likely to get 70 minutes than he is to get 90s. Obviously, he can return in those 70 minutes, but there's a chance, goals can come from other players. You could get early subs. And they just have multiple games that are coming up. He's going to have to play midweek weekend. And I genuinely don't trust Haaland's fitness. Main thing. So because of that, Cello is sitting right there. And there's a blank for Man City. Sorry, that's the most important part. There's a blank for City in 31 potentially. So I wildcarded last week. Brought in all the players I think that are really going to cook for Liverpool. I went against Wirtz, which is great for me that he was injured. I cooked a little bit there with Dominic Szoboszlai, and Ekitike just felt like a lock if you were going against Haaland. And of course, Thiago was the lock. Now, Ekitike had more risk because he's an open play threat, no pens. But I think he's just been one of Liverpool's best players this year. So he felt like a great pick to take on with the Liverpool fixtures coming up. Salah is there for the captaincy. Of course, I'm captaining the guy that didn't get the points. So frustrating. If you look at all the other attackers, I could have picked anyone else.
Literally everyone else returned apart from Salah.
I mean, I was never going to captain Palmer, so he wasn't even in the conversation.
No,
Like, he's just there because he's on pens. But
can you zoom out so we can see the bench as well, maybe, or slightly scroll down?
Yeah.
How do you feel with Liverpool overall this year? Because obviously champions last year. What has changed since last year, do you reckon?
Okay. Well, last year people would say we were like a one-man team. Salah was cooking. He was just carrying us to wins. And there is a lot of truth to that because he was doing a lot of the work himself. But I just think there's been a fall-off from Salah personally. Also, there's like Salah had connections. Like Salah was the GA mouth for Liverpool, but he had connections with Dominic Szoboszlai in midfield. He had a connection with Trent from right back. Once you lose that connection, you have to rebuild new connections and new chemistry with other players. And it's just taken him time for other players to put him in the positions where he was just naturally finding himself in because he had good chemistry with other people. So
on
he
a
just hasn't been at his best.
Do you think it's Trent the main thing? Would you say that is really affected him?
Without doubt. And it's
Trent
even
would
like,
just pull everyone away, and then he was obviously so good as well. Without Trent, it kind of puts a bit more pressure because who have you guys had at right back this season?
Exactly. That's it. Like that's a perfect question. Like who is the right back? Like it's been like right back by committee. Joe Gomez played there this week. Frimpong has played there for like maybe a handful of games. Bradley was there for a handful of games. He was injured as well. Szoboszlai has been there for a handful of games. Like it's been a mess. So Salah's really been.
Frimpong has been a bit start and go with his injuries and stuff, isn't he? Is he currently injured again? Or I think he's coming back again now, isn't he?
Well, he had an excellent cameo. I don't know if he got the goal or the assist. I don't know what they classified it as, but it was a Gakpo through ball to Frimpong, and then he got the GA. It was the last goal in a 5-2 win. Frimpong's amazing. Right? I just wish he stayed fit, like because he is so good at beating his player one-on-one, and it allows Szoboszlai, Salah, and Ekitike to stay more through the middle. And otherwise, Salah becomes too isolated out wide without any connections, right?
And then, do you think Salah will stay this season?
Oh yeah, January transfer window is already gone. It's more so, is this Salah's last season?
Yeah, I mean at the end of the season. Sorry.
Yeah.
Is he ready? Is his mind already elsewhere, or is he?
It's a little bit bittersweet talking about it. Like if he had left at the end of last season, he would have gone down as like a Premier League legend.
Yeah.
Like obviously he still is a legend, but it taints his reputation with the way that his season's gone.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that matters, but like it's actually the truth. He's been pretty underwhelming.
Yeah, and I like that you captained him this week. Like, you gave him another chance. It's West Ham, nice easy fixture. You were right. The goals were all there, and he just couldn't deliver. It's just such a shame, isn't it?
5 goals and not a single GA. What the heck, man? Unreal. And then you'll see, of course, what Bruno did because the cartel knows better, don't they? So.
For the first time ever, he hasn't got. That's a nice stat there from Cortec. 10 plus goals in the Premier. Yeah, it's crazy. It's just complete fall off. And I sent on Twitter, like, is he still an FPL pick? I know you've got him and captain him this week. Will you be doing it again for some of these nice games coming up?
I wasn't sure if that was a rhetorical question or not, but yes, definitely. Yeah, he's in the captain.
You wouldn't be tempted to go Ekitike instead, for example.
No, I just value penalty takers too highly to be differential like that.
Yeah, no, it's a shame. I was kind of rooting for Salah. I think I told a few people in DMs like, go. Surely you got the money. Go for Salah, get him in, captain him. Some people had Salah in their team and they didn't captain him, but yeah, I hope he at least gets a penalty and hopefully some assists, and hopefully he'll do you well next couple games because you guys are still top of the fixture ticker for the next few. You got Wolves away next.
Plenty to discuss, especially on that fixture in itself. Now, Kanji, 2 things, yeah. Haaland, I know like he's injured and whatnot. There's one thing that the cartel knows about that we don't. He's also done a YouTube channel recently. He's got to upload his next video on how to cook steak again on the barbecue when it's pissing down with rain. That's another thing. And point number 2, Igor Thiago, whenever there's a 3 o'clock kickoff, he is up there with Messi and Ronaldo in a slot where it's not broadcasted, no one watches. He's just up there when there's no crowd.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can do. Yeah, all good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, like Thiago's so consistent. I have a group chat of Liverpool friends, which is like Kratos and Meerkat, Charlie, and I asked them, like, who should I captain, Salah or Thiago? They said Thiago. Everyone that was like within my close FPL circle said Thiago, but I'm too much of a Liverpool fan. I'm a sucker, so I went for Salah. It is what it is.
Right, Marcello, we've got your team up now. It's got a different website. This has got actually the live scores, 84 points. Smashing week, however.
Yeah, amazing week, yeah. 3 players always subbed off, so it's good I had a decent bench, but not too many points off my bench. Pickford, Chalobah, Krupi came in. Didn't expect any of them, really. Okay, Haaland, there was a bit of rumours towards the end of the week, and the biggest clue we had that Haaland wasn't going to play was that he was eating a big croissant. Did you see that video he put up? Like, I showed that to my fiance, and she was like, Marcello, I'm not captaining Haaland. He's eating junk food. Whenever he plays junk food, he either plays bad or he doesn't start. And she was right. Like, he's not even in the squad. Like, we should have all taken that as a big hint and know not to captain and not to have Salah. Luckily, half an hour before the deadline, my vice was Anderson. So imagine if I had that, I would have had no captain this week because my vice and my captain wouldn't have played. But luckily, I changed it to Bruno. I think we said in the pod last a couple of days ago, it's always Haaland or Bruno. So yeah, I'm happy, obviously, that Bruno got a nice haul, even though it was against Palace. So yeah, always hard to take when your team loses and your captain does well. And yeah, Kelleher, his partner had a baby, so he wasn't in. Anderson was ill. But yeah, look at everyone else. Wilson, amazing. Semenyo, Gahey getting returns. Gabriel.
Everyone returned.
I don't know how Gabriel went up to free bonus at the end there. Because I was looking, I was actually feeling a bit annoyed because I sold Timber to Virgil and Bowen to Thiago, and they both outscored. So Bowen outscored Thiago. He got 7 with his Defcon. And Timber outscored Virgil by 1 in the end. But at one point, Timber was on like an 11-pointer with his free bonus, but he went down to 0 bonus. So I feel like there is some cartel stuff going on there. But yeah, very happy with these starters. All have good fixtures, especially after my week last week. I had a bad red arrow. But yeah, back into the top 15k now. It's really, really nice. And the fixtures for next week are really good. But it looks like we're going to have a lot of injury or rotations next week. Like a lot of these players Wilson came off with a niggle. Rice came off. Anderson not in squad. Kelleher, are they going to play? Who knows? But yeah, overall, very happy with that game week.
Phenomenal stuff. Thank you, as always. Just been elite. Where this is me, where I tend to follow most of Marcello's players because I don't have a clue these days, but just be twice more crap every other game week. This is how we went. I genuinely forgot who I put the vice captain on, then I only to realise it was Thiago, and thankfully not João Pedro. So he got a goal. We'll take it. Wilson, Senesi, Defcon. The Virgil to Saliba thing, I may as well just have rolled the transfer. The fixture on paper was there, but Saliba just turned up. I mean, there's Gabs, Semenyo. Cunha finally did something, but I'm kind of wanting to get rid of him, to be fair.
He won a penalty, I think, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he won a penalty, but it was one of those where he probably did stage for it. And look,
Senesi outscored Hill for the first time in a while, so that's nice.
It's all about the little joys in life. More importantly, this Kelleher, when he said on maternity leave, I may as well put this entire FPL team on maternity leave for the rest of the season.
Oh my god! Anyone off your bench or who's on your bench?
We had Chelsea Ponies who just decided to show up for a point, and that was it. It's like an appearance fee.
Dubravka 0 point. Oh yeah, because obviously that crazy game. What was it? 4-3. That was insane.
Unbelievable.
Yo, Chaz, you don't have Bruno.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Yeah. I think yeah, you can laugh first. Marcello laughs every week. I went Cunha a while back, And I think considering the transfers, I didn't see much of a priority to go from Quinn to Bruno as a sideways switch. But I think after having realised now is that there's just such a big gap in class between Bruno and all of the other attacking assets. So, yeah, I probably could have done something about it, but eventually I think the ship has sailed.
I will say, like, the gap has decreased now that he's moved into the cam position, because now he just doesn't get defcons. So the gap is just coming from pens. It's like if you didn't have a pen today, they'd be sitting on the same points. Or, I mean, maybe Bruno would have been slightly higher, but it's not much in it. So
that's a fair
He's just
shout.
got so many routes to the point, though. Pens, corner, crossing, you know.
Croissants, you know it.
he's also
like
just
Bruno
like
he's just so annoying. He's very good. You have to own him.
He's a top 10 player in the league, and they're
Oh.
fighting for top 4, and he's like has nailed minutes. Like, it's just a solid pick this year, no doubt.
Yeah. And don't remember, he missed quite a lot of games, so his points would be a lot higher. Like if you're comparing on a total points level, if he wasn't injured for a few games.
Kanji, are you starting Calvert-Lewin or not?
Calvert-Lewin is, he's in the 11. I currently have Harry Wilson on the bench, but that could be really dangerous. Let's see.
Harry Wilson on the bench. Oh, I did that last week, and it did not go well.
No, it's because of the knock and because it's like midweek weekend.
Yeah.
So.
Do you think it was a knock or was he time wasted? He said he twisted his ankle and then he played on for a bit.
Weird. If it was 7 days or 6 days rest between games, I would be starting Wilson, but it's only 2 or 3. So
yeah. Home again, so that's another home game. But yeah, it shows that you kind of need a good bench this week. And last I saw some people bench boost this week, like Planet James FPL.
Oh my god!
And Haaland. But luckily for him, his vice captain was Ekatike. But you know, that's your bench boost gone. Like, I felt so sorry for him, and no one saw it coming. And like, maybe next week, midweek, you'd expect some rotation.
Yeah.
But not anyone expected these rotations this week for some high-owned players. Like, I had all 3 of them. You had a couple of them.
Yeah, that's just FPL for you. Like, we're playing a game where there's so much you don't control.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, Chaz is probably thinking, all right, I'm going to do Saliba to Van Dijk, and you know, it's going to be giving an extra fixture in 31. I have better fixtures in the meantime. And guess what? It's like you gained nothing. I did the same move. I did Timber to O'Reilly. I don't even know if I gained or lost points there, but hopefully it works out. I don't even know.
Right. That's exceptional on the scores front and plenty to discussion there. Right. But more importantly, to fixtures that make a massive favour in terms of a fortune of fantasy managers, especially with future outcomes. And if there's one person that always loves the colours on square boxes, on certain assets, this is your one-stop shop. The Gameweek fixture ticker, the segment that everyone comes here for, and pretty much only for that reason. So, Mr. Sensei himself, off you go.
Yeah, and Kanji will be happy because Liverpool's still top for another 5 weeks. So, good times for you coming, hopefully. But yeah, here's my list of players sorted by points per game this season. This was actually from last week, so I haven't updated it. But yeah, what about Gravenberch? You haven't picked him. He's your best player in FPL. Have you not been tempted by Gravenberch? Is it because he doesn't have route to points? Is it because he's got a low ceiling?
If I was going on the Haaland structure, like if I really believed in Haaland and I was going to look to just bench him in 31 in the blank if they blank, then I would have gone for Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, and Ekatike. I would have gone with that triple up. So he was definitely someone I considered. I also considered Van Dijk as well. I think Gravenberch is one of those picks where there's just other better picks. Like Szoboszlai has the set pieces. He's in the 10.
Well, he's not a better pick because he's not scoring more points than him in FPL.
Yeah, fair play.
He's got defcons. He gets an assist this week as well. 5 points consistently. Why are people overlooking Gravenberch? Is it because he's not on set pieces? Is it because of these potential route to point? Has he been lucky to get these points, or are people overlooking him unfairly, or is it fair to not pick him?
I'm just looking at his stats. So on the season so far, he's picked up a cumulative XGI of 3.3, and he has 9 GA.
So he's
You
really
tell me.
overperforming his.
Yeah. Like the DEFCON hit rate, I wouldn't dispute that. Like we need him. He's also not like a natural CDM, so he loves to push forward. So I'm happy to say, okay, he'll pick up like 5 to 10
I didn't know
GAs in
that,
the season. But like the fact that he's picked up 9 GAs from 3 XGI, like
and I think we saw this early in the season with like Caicedo. We've seen like Casemiro. Is it because like teams are playing more like low blocks against these strong teams, and then it kind of falls to these defensive mids to kind of unlock something? Is it to do with structure, or is it just coincidence? Do you think it will continue? Like,
oh, that's a good question. I think what happens is you'll have the best players for every team usually on the wing. So you'll see Palmer's playing in the 10, but at times he was on the wing. For Liverpool, you have Salah on the wings. You have Saka on the wing. For Arsenal, you have Semenyo on the wing, Doku on the wing. And what happens is like these guys have the ability to beat their player one-on-one. Salah has lost all football abilities, but usually these players have the ability to beat their player one-on-one. So you double up. Either like the right winger comes and tucks in, and that leaves the right back for the attacking team open for a cross. And if not, they can play an incisive pass to the center midfield. And that's where like you have space on the edge of the box. As you mentioned, a lot of teams are sitting deep.
yeah,
That's like the structure of most teams is sit deep, get a goal from a set piece, and counterattack. Like that's pretty much the strategy. And because of that, the center mids are becoming very important in FPL to make sure you're controlling the game and like you're getting good shots off. And that's why Gravenberch has been able to pick up some GA because he's shooting from that area outside the box.
Yeah, and it's not high GA chances because, outside further away, Caicedo goals, his goals might come from outside the box, but that some of them are going in. So definitely something that I think is worth having a discussion about more, I think. Not necessarily everyone should buy him, but I think needs to have a discussion.
Yeah, he needs to be talked about.
Yeah,
I think like if you're going with those,
no one talks about Gravenberch, I don't think.
Yeah, I just think Szoboszlai is like the first most like I think he's the best Liverpool pick. Like regardless of what points have done, like in my opinion. I think playing in the 10 now, and when he's not playing in the 10, if he plays at right back, he's good for DEFCONs. And if he plays in CM, he's not great for DEFCONs, but he's just involved in the play more. He links up with Salah very well. It's a good relationship with him. I think he has the most GA or second most GA in the entire team. And he's cheap and he's on set pieces and he's second pen taker if Salah's minutes are down. So like he's just such a good pick. Like next year, I think I'll own him for the entire season if he's cheap.
Okay, not Gravenberch.
No, Well, I'll be honest. I expect a DM to come in to take some minutes away from Gravenberch just to lighten the load. And also like he is more of an 8 than a 6 naturally.
Okay, next we have obviously Gameweek 31 is a blank, so this doesn't take into account some of those. And I think I've just seen that Arteta says Rice asked to be substituted and he's going to have to be checked. So this is not going well for people who have like, Rice, Haaland, Wilson potentially, Anderson might still be out. This is like you said, the games are in a couple days. This is not looking good for injuries. This could be a really problematic week coming up. So keep an eye on Declan Rice. But yeah, it's up at the top of the ticker, Brentford, Thiago, Dango, Collins. I don't know if Collins is playing anymore. Kelleher, Sharney, Vandenberg, all quite good picks, and I think all of them return this week, right? Well, apart from Kelleher. So yeah, Brentford. Are you tempted by any of those? Anyone excites you there?
Yeah, I mean, I've wall-carded, so I really consider Brentford options. They also play in 31, right? So that makes them elite.
Yeah, against Leeds as well away, which isn't well. Now we know they can be beaten.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, Marcello. I've got a Brentford asset, maybe worth considering. I apologise because I've been in the background. What about Coyote? Like long throw merchants, come in, get injured after 10 minutes, and score 2 own goals and a 4-3 victory. Does that sound good?
Did you? Yeah.
Wow, that's nuts. That's such negative variance. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
I do quite like him, but I do think there are better options. Collins and Vandenberg. I mean, if Collins actually played I don't know how he's just randomly been dropped. He was a star player this season, and then he started scoring, and then he got dropped. That doesn't make sense to me.
I think he had like some foot surgery or something happened. He
Oh,
had like some sort of injury, and then like when he came back, he hasn't really been as good because he gave away the goal last week.
Yeah.
And this week, I don't know what happened.
But he only came on because someone got injured, so he's probably low on confidence, and then he's been shoved back in and then made a mistake. It's like, well, the manager doesn't think I'm a starter anymore.
Yeah,
Surely it
I
doesn't
will
help,
say,
but he's
like-
got to be better. Yeah.
like, picking a good goalie for FPL, it requires a PhD. Like, of course, like you can have like Donnarumma and Raya, of course, like they're going to be the elite picks, but they're also very expensive. But there is Quimine Kelleher, who has an excellent penalty save record, just historically, and he can give you some random hauls. So if he picks up like between 7 to 10 cleans, picks up a random assist or random pen save with bonus, like he can cook for you over a season. And
Yeah,
he
I've
has
got
a
him, and I
proven-
had him on my bench boost, and that was when he had that penalty save, and yeah, it was really nice. He saved my bench boost, and shame he couldn't play this week, but
No, like
maybe
it
they
just
would have
seems like
conceded 3 goals if he was playing.
they probably still would have conceded one looking at the XG.
Yeah.
But it didn't really make a difference. Like I
Yeah.
think the key is like we've lost a key fixture for him, and like the rest of the fixtures are good from an attacking perspective. I'm not sure if it's good defensively,
Yeah.
but curious to hear what you think.
Well, I've got Pickford as well, so I'll have Pickford in this week anyway, and then hopefully Kelleher comes back for Wolves and Leeds, and then we'll see if our wild card. If not, you've got Everton v Brentford, and then Fulham as well. So for goalkeepers, I've got those two. Feels like they're quite nice for now. But yeah, I'm not sure if you've only got one goalkeeper. It makes it a bit more difficult. Usually, I don't like to switch my goalkeepers, but I just feel like those Brentford fixtures are much better than the Everton ones. Arsenal, Chelsea, and you've got Wolves and Leeds. It's a bit obvious.
Mhm.
Okay, moving on. We've got on 14 Fulham, Leeds, Villa, Forest. Do any of those players interest you? Who do you wish you had, or who are you happy to own? I mean, I've got Wilson there, and he's just been unreal for me. But hopefully, he's not injured.
I have triple Leeds.
Triple Leeds, and this is good because Leeds for the rest of the season actually have incredible fixtures. So especially as you've wildcarded already, to me that makes a lot of sense. So from 29 to 30. Leeds are top of the fixture ticker. So the fact you've got triple Leeds and you've wildcarded, I think that makes a lot of sense to me. So which
Wow.
one do you have there?
Calvert-Lewin. I think he's the best budget 8th attacker.
Yeah,
Assuming you want to
course.
play a 3-5-2 formation and have DCL. And then the other two are Rodon and Goodmunson. I'm not sure if their minutes are completely nailed, and I do think Rodon picked up a knock because he subbed off early. Of course, when I'm just about to play him, he gets a little knock. Let's see what happens in the midweek.
Very excited. Yeah, I'd be excited to own all of them. I don't think I've owned any Leeds this season, but I keep saying every week Leeds are massive and they've got some nice big fixtures coming up. So
And motivation is a key factor. Like, right, you want to be buying into teams where you think they have something to play for, and like they're fighting for survival.
100%, yeah. Yeah, so someone asked, are you starting DCL this week against Sunderland? I'm guessing.
Yeah. But it's about who comes to the bench. At the moment, it's Harry Wilson, but we'll see.
Okay.
What about
Villa?
you?
What's wrong with Villa? What's going on with Villa? They're such a strange team this year. They lost to Wolves this week.
Yeah, it's incredible. I'm low-key a Villa hater. Like I would say not the biggest fan of Morgan Rogers. Do you remember in Gameweek 1, people were clamoring for Morgan Rogers?
I had a lot of I think I had Rogers and Watkins in Gameweek 1.
Damn.
Yeah, I know very well.
What's your current rank, by the way, out of curiosity?
Yeah, I'm 14k now, top 15k.
So you're telling me you had Rogers and Watkins to start the season, you're still 14k.
And I had triple Forest defense. My ranked graph is a thing of beauty. So these first 5 weeks, I don't know if it's a bit small. 5 million, 5 million, 2 million, 4 million, 5 million. I rolled all my transfers for the first 5 weeks. I was getting battered. Everyone in my group chat was bantering me. You've made a spreadsheet. You don't know anything. What are you doing? Everyone at work was like, Marcello, you're running this and you're ranked 5 million and I'm top. And then I was like, right, I'm just going to hold my transfers the first 5 weeks, learn what's up. I had Salah as well, no Haaland. That was okay, but not great. And then Haaland started to kick off. And then game week 6, I started making some transfers. And that's when it got a lot better, to be fair. So, yeah, it was tough. And then you just got to be patient. And it's kind of the same in these. It comes in waves. Like, if you have a bad game week, just be patient. Let it play out for 5 weeks. Like, everyone's going to have bad game weeks. If you have 2, 3, 4 game weeks that are bad, then you really need to make changes. So yeah, this was my starting team. Watkins. Oh, I didn't have Rogers. Just Rogers. Sorry, so it wasn't that bad. But triple.
Oh, okay.
Triple. Forest with Sells, Murillo, Anderson.
Oh, wow.
Bruno, Palmer, João Pedro, they weren't doing too well because Palmer got injured as well, I think.
Yeah.
Collins was doing terribly at first as well before he became a good pick. So, yeah, it's been a funny season, but managed to claw it back somehow.
Yeah, sorry for distracting you. Sorry.
That's okay. But yeah. And yeah, Forest, would you touch any Forest players this year, even with these decent fixtures? Fulham at home, Burnley at home.
No, like they're playing in 2 competitions as well, so it's like they're going to be spread too thin.
Yeah.
Elliot Anderson's obviously a pick. I mean, he didn't do well this week. Finally, he had a little blank.
Yeah.
But,
I'm
let's
happy
see
as
what
well.
he does. Let's see what he does. I just don't like. It's just the idea of him being a good pick that I'm just annoyed with. Like it's not him. It's the idea of what the type of player he is and how this guy is an optimal pick is just annoying.
And if we do look at that game week 33, okay, it's far out, but you're on you can't wildcard before then, so you might want to start planning for it. He is top of my fixture ticker then, but I guess you've got Salah, so you might keep Salah and captain Salah against Everton. You've also got Palace against West Ham, Rodgers, Watkins against Sunderland, and that week you've got Man City v Arsenal. So have you thought about game week 33? Will you be I guess you'll do Salah, but I'm thinking about getting Anderson in and captaining Anderson for that game week.
Well, 33 is supposed to be a double game week, so whatever double is there.
Of course, yeah, double as well. So if the double is like Man City, they've got Arsenal. Oh, you don't have Haaland, so
yeah, like the main move is going to be like evaluating like the premiums. So when we get there, yeah.
Okay. And even then, like, do you think the doubles will be good enough? Because I was always on wildcard 32, bench boost 33. But I'm really having doubts now because let's see. Arsenal could double with Bournemouth and Man City and Newcastle. Those are tough games. Man City could double with Arsenal and Burnley. So, okay, you get Burnley. But then that's away, and you've got Arsenal at home.
It looks like look, we'll have to see what the fixture spacing is for Haaland. I don't really trust his minutes anyway, so gotta be careful. I also have my triple captain, so I want to make sure I'm using that
as well. So you might triple captain that game week.
I'll probably bench boost. Like I have triple leads against Burnley at home. Most of the other 2 players in my team should be doubling, so
it'll be a good week. Wolves, this one, yeah. So your bench will be Leeds v Wolves, and then you'll try and get some doublers. I'm just really worried that these doubles are not going to fall nicely at all, to be honest. I don't know what I'm going to do.
You're right, though. Like a double game week is a double game week at the end of the day, right? Like even if it has Arsenal and Burnley, and even if whatever Arsenal's fixtures are Man City, Newcastle, there's still a double. Like Rice is going to get like 10 points in the double regardless. Gabriel probably does the same with DEFCONs and maybe 1 clean or DEFCON in both. Like they'll be fine. Like there's always going to be good picks, but I don't think we'll be wanting differentials like Trossard and Odegaard type of thing.
No. Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, those are the fixtures for now, and then obviously Chelsea. If you've got Chelsea players, they're probably sells now. Bournemouth, and after this Burnley game, it gets a bit hard. Spurs are just gonna get relegated this year, aren't they? West Ham are the only competition.
Yeah, Marcello, let me ask you a question about like Holland. He's a very like important topic to discuss. Like we
Yes.
have like a weekend midweek. Are you going to captain him next week? He has a
Game
blank in
week
31
29.
potentially. Just asking the question, like, what's the
Yeah.
situation with him?
So
I want to sell him. Should we go to our teams now?
I mean, yeah, we can do, but we do have transfers and fixtures, if you don't mind.
Let's look at that, and then we'll touch on Haaland in the team.
Because I think a good shout, now that I'm onto it, is whether he's hit the top 5 transfers out in the transfer market. And I can safely say he has.
He has. Oh, I'm surprised.
He has. Let me just get one of the screens. Oh, my, for goodness sake, I'll remove the wrong screen. But no, he has. And he, in fact, is the most transferred out forward heading into Tuesday night's deadline.
Is his price going to drop? It doesn't look like his price is dropping tonight. No, he's not. It's taking a couple more days for his price to drop, unless everyone starts selling him. Yeah, I'm surprised he's that high. Rodgers as well. Oh, I wouldn't be selling Rodgers.
I did lose to the worst side in the league.
So did the best team in the league, Crystal Palace.
Oh, here he goes.
But yeah, Wolves are back. But yeah, no, that's who have we got? Rodgers out, Haaland out. Okay, Wirtz is injured. Mukiele, have you sold him? Have you added to that number?
Not yet, but maybe it could be worth actually having a full bench this week.
And Enzo, yeah, it looks like Enzo's time is up. But at least he's not injured. So he might be forced to keep him.
Particular surprises with the top 5, either ins or outs, or both?
No.
I love those ins. I would be happy to have all of them.
Yep, agreed. I don't like the Semenyo pick personally because of the blank in 31, but let's see how it goes. He's going to destroy it in West Ham when it comes up.
Gosh, yeah. The thing with Man City is their fixtures are still quite decent. Forest next, then West Ham. Those are
wait. Can I set the tone? Okay, go to the fixtures. Let me set this for you. It's perfect for you, Marcello. Here we go. So we look at Man City's fixtures. They've got Forest. They've got West Ham. Easiest fixtures come right before the blank. Then the blank happens. That's when the tough fixtures actually start coming. Then they have Chelsea. Then they have Arsenal. But it's supposed to be a double game week. And it's interesting how like the meta is to actually avoid Man City in the next 2 and then bring them in for the tough fixtures because they have the double. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that's hilarious. It's very interesting. I'm still hoping they don't double or blank in 31 or 33, to be honest, because is that still possible? I think if Man City if they lose the FA Cup, which is Newcastle, it's probably one of the hardest draws they could have had, they might not even blank in 31, and the Palace game might just go in that midweek or something. So we don't even know for sure if they're blanking in 31 against Palace. It might just stay there.
Yeah. Kanji, a question. Are Liverpool just going to vibe at Wolverhampton for the next 3 days, considering you guys have got to play there on Tuesday, and then you got a game also there on Friday night? Like, what are you doing on Wednesday, Thursday? Are you going to see the sightseeing places of Wolverhampton? I won't lie to you, that place is an absolute SHIT hole.
Oh my God, I didn't even realize. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's like there was this idea that Liverpool were going to struggle versus West Ham because West Ham have been picking up a lot of XG. They're in form. They picked up some results. And then what happened? 5-2. Hold that. And so I think the same thing with Wolves. I don't know if they've picked up 2 results in a row or 1, whatever it is, but they're going to get destroyed. We're going to score 2 or 3 once again. And I expect to win.
I'm not so sure.
Just letting you know.
Wolves beat Villa and Palace and drew with Arsenal. They beat Grimsby. They drew with Forest. That's a nice 5-game unbeaten run.
They had 2 points after 18 games, and now they're on 13.
If it was at Anfield, okay, fine.
Yeah, Fez.
The fact you got 2 of them at Wolves, the fact that you got them in the FA Cup as well, that's on Friday as well. It's Tuesday, Friday.
So are we thinking Wolves win or what?
No, I'm not saying that. but-
Get over the line. A penalty decision, Marcello, from today, the Cunha Lacroix one. I'm not sure if you've seen it. I was watching and then I missed it because I somehow had a nap. So could you give us a bit of intel, please?
Oh yeah, as a Bruno owner, clear penalty. As a Palace fan, we were fucking robbed. What the hell, man? Yeah, it looked like the ball started in the box. It kind of like double jeopardy. I'm not sure what the rules are exactly with like red cards and stuff. Kanji, what's your take?
I actually didn't. I wasn't able to watch the game.
Yeah, he like started pulling him outside, and then the VAR checked, and then people weren't sure if they were gonna give a penalty or free kick outside the box. But then they went to the VAR and then sent him off. So,
wow,
yeah, very, very strange.
That is weird.
And then it kind of flipped the whole time because they scored the penalty, red card, momentum back with Man U, they believed, and they came back and won the game. So as a Palace fan, I'm fuming. If it wasn't Bruno Haaland, I'd be very sad. But
it's underrated how much influence the referees have on match results.
Oh yeah. And the guy, Chris Kavanagh, he was born in Manchester. So I'm not saying there's something going on there, but come on. Is he a City fan? Is he a Man U fan? It just seemed it seems a bit sus, but what can you do?
Yeah. Right. Fixtures, as per usual, to Cello, but also to Kanji first time. Pick one fixture you're either looking forward to the most as a football fan or from an FPL perspective. Can I go first?
Yeah, you can go first.
Just for once, because I am so excited about Thursday night Tottenham Crystal Palace. Like, I'm rooting for Palace so bad. May this downfall continue for Tottenham.
Yeah, no, my manager asked me if I want tickets for this. And I was like, oh, that's a proper relegation scrap, isn't it? And it really is. That's a huge game. Oh, my God.
Oh, that is just so funny.
Lacroix sent off. That's a big miss for us. Oh, my, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good for this game. Like, have Lacroix sent off before the Man City game. That would be better.
Right. Cello, you may as well go next. So particularly.
Well, I'm looking forward to Wolves beating Liverpool now. Graven Birch will get his DEFCON. He might get an assist again. You know, nice 5 to 7 pointer locked in for him. Again, nice and steady. Ekatike will probably score a couple goals at least. No, Liverpool will win, I'm sure.
Yeah, it'll probably be like 3-1 or something.
They'll probably get a penalty. Did you see some of the penalties Wolves have been giving away this season? Yeah, Salah captain all the way. You might want to use your triple captain this week on Salah.
I got my fingers crossed, mate. I got my fingers crossed.
Yeah, or it might happen that he gets all the pens in the FA Cup game. Maybe that will be just FPL luck. But no, that should be interesting. 7:30 games and 8:15. Bournemouth, Brentford. Will we get a leak on Kelleher? Well, it doesn't really matter, to be honest, because I'll just have Pickford come in if he's not in.
Oh, wow. You're chilling.
Will his baby have a leak from his nappy?
He's going to be tired either way, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not going to get no sleep for the next 2 months. Maybe Kelleher has a cell.
Fighting off his own jet lag. Kanji, what game are you looking forward to the most?
Newcastle, Man United. I'm curious to see because Newcastle have kind of been like torn apart recently defensively. So big game. Newcastle are in the bottom half of the table. They really do need some results in the Prem. But United are looking, are they going to finish in the top 4? Is it going to be that comfortable for them? Are they going to win every game? I'm interested to see
why they wouldn't. They've got nothing else to play for, like full training session. Have you seen since Carrick came in their runs? What is it like? All wins and 1 draw.
Crazy, yeah. Like and Chaz doesn't even have.
Sorry, go on.
Chaz doesn't even have the main man, so might have to bring in Bruno at some point. I have a question. Like, I don't know if you have a captaincy section. Is there one?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, there is. Captain's Corner.
Okay. Let me just wait for that then. I'll good.
Cool. No, that's fine. That's all good. Right. So that's all for
And
the
then-
fixtures. So
On Newcastle, do they still have injuries? Is it because their defenders are out? Why are they doing so? Okay, Bruno G's out.
till April.
Yeah, that's a big loss attacking, well, and defensively, I guess.
Oh, good question. Let's have a look at this.
Have they got many other defenders out?
Shares out till April. Livramento's should be back around then from a hamstring injury.
Most of them are coming back now, I guess. Miney's also still struggling.
Out till April. Kraft is out till early June, but who cares? But yeah, some big
They've got a
outs.
strong back four. Is it just Bruno? Is that what they're missing? I guess so.
Wowzers. Right. Now, the nitty-gritty, probably one of my favourite parts of every installment, and that is our team selection heading into Gameweek 29, where the deadline is now about less than 46 hours away, so we don't have any time to hide or anywhere to go on that front. But hey, Kanji's up. First up. Off you go.
Wow. Yo, StreamYard is so crazy. It can just work like that. The captaincy is still on the Egyptian King. I love it. I got my main question for you guys. Would you guys be starting Nico O'Reilly, or would you be starting someone else?
O'Reilly.
No, you start Anderson. Oh, well, I don't know. Oh, God. You can't bench Wilson and Anderson. What? Do you think they're not going to play? But
Yeah, that's exactly what I think.
Nah, you go O'Reilly. Just on field.
Leeds, Sunderland. Surely Sunderland score there. Goodmanson, he doesn't really get Defcon either. I'll do Anderson over Goodmanson. Is O'Reilly fit or injured?
He got a knock. He was subbed off after 70 minutes, and it's a midweek
That's
game.
not ideal, is it? That's not ideal at all. You'll probably have 9 players from all these injuries.
Yeah, I hope not, to be honest, but I think I'll be okay on the offense. It's more going to be about the defense.
Well, if he plays, you have him, and if he's injured, he won't be in the squad, surely. Or will he come on for a 20-minute cameo? He'll probably score if he comes on with a 20-minute cameo. To be fair.
He has 5 cameo appearances for 20 minutes.
I think someone said he's got more shots recently than Haaland, when they've both been playing.
Wow.
The way that they've changed the formation and to have him, playing that attacking role. Yeah, Wilson benching. Which attacker are you going to drop for Wilson? Palmer, maybe?
No
I
chance.
don't like Palmer, I'm sorry. But I guess
No, I get that. That's fair. It would be DCL versus Wilson for me.
I wouldn't bench DCL at home to Sunderland. What time are they playing? Is it after 5:30? Of course it is. They all are. 7:30.
Wait. Wait, hold on a second. The star beside Wilson, does that mean he's in the top scoring players in the entire game?
He's the best player in the league in the whole game, mate.
He is
Team of the season, 140 points, 4th highest midfielder.
But he's in the top 5 high scoring players this season.
That's crazy.
He's
so
cheap.
16. Sorry.
Remember what Rodgers was last year?
This
is what Wilson is this year, except he doesn't blank in easy games. Last year, Rodgers would always blank in those easy games and troll everyone when they benched him. But this year, Wilson is just the opposite. He does well in the easy games, which is exactly what you want from an FPL player. Benching him last week, I was like, what have I done? I don't know if you bought him on Wildcard or if you've had him a while. I've had him for since my 16 wildcard, I think, and he is just an unreal asset to own. And the price puts people off. If he was priced 10 million like Palmer, everyone would have him.
If he had pens, everyone would have.
And he had pens, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But he doesn't need it. He's just a star. He is just so good. And the Fulham fixtures, it's not too late to get him because they've got West Ham, Forest, Burnley. That's the 3 best fixtures in the league.
Yeah, legit. Benching him is going to be painful this week, but it is what it is.
I wouldn't be benching him either way. If he's injured, he won't be in the squad. find a way to start him, whether it's
I can't. Like, okay, strikers kill Bournemouth. Ekitike, Salah, and Szoboszlai are locked. I'm not dropping Palmer or Bruno. So it's like a pen taker, Calvert-Lewin versus Wilson, who's in form. It's tough.
I would still go over Palmer, to be honest.
No, look, that's fair. It's my team, so I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then, so yeah, your guys' opinion on O'Reilly versus Anderson versus Rodon is...
I think it will be decided for you. I wouldn't put Anderson after Rodon.
Yeah, I'm with you, but also, how
Are you
come the
hoping-
double Leeds defense, one on field, one on bench? It's a bit of a tricky one, that.
Yeah, like
Do
I
you
didn't.
think Rodon scores, or does he get DEFCON? I don't think
No,
he does.
it was like Goodmunson got 8 DEFCON this game, and Rodon had 4.
Yeah, it's not.
And it's not. I don't know what it is. Like, review is actually telling me to play Goodmunson over Rodon. And I was like, I don't even know.
Well, yeah,
why.
Goodmanson over Rodon, but not Rodon over Anderson against West Ham.
Oh, I understand what you're saying. Okay, yeah, no worries. I can change that.
I
easy.
don't know. I'm just trying to see
you're
why
right.
you've done that.
Easy money. And wait, just one more thing. Got the captain on Mo Salah, the Egyptian king, one of the best players of all time. Inshallah, he'll get something this week.
Well, like we said, Wolves like to give away penalties.
Wolf.
They've been winning the past 5. It can't go on, can it?
It can. Fab.
Yeah, no, I like the team. I like the Salah. I like that you're a Liverpool fan and you're tripled up, captaining, quadrupled up for this nice
No
run.
wonder he's back.
I'm sad you don't have Gravenberch. No Virgil. Is the Virgil goals not killing you?
Not at all. Like, O'Reilly's there. It's fine.
O'Reilly's done well, yeah, I guess. I can't believe he scored again this week.
Yeah. It was supposed to work out with... it's supposed to work out with having one Arsenal, one Man City, because both my Leeds guys are supposed to play in 31.
Okay.
So then Anderson is supposed to play in 31 as well. So my defense is supposed to be fine. That's why I'm not worried about Virgil. But let's see what happens.
And Palmer, how long are you keeping Palmer?
I might keep him for the rest of the season, but we'll see.
I would say, I just feel like Palmer and Rodon can be changed.
Yes, like Palmer can become Bukayo.
Not Bukayo. Anyone else?
Yeah, well, if that's how you think, then I would never sell Palmer.
But no, you like your penalty takers, it sounds like. Is Calvert-Lewin on penalties as well?
Yes.
He doesn't get many though, does he? But yeah, that's nice. I see the vision. I see it.
All right.
Okay,
I appreciate that. I have wildcarded, so my team will look good, right?
Yes.
So it's normal.
Is this me?
Yeah.
Okay, quickly. It's quite pretty straightforward. The only thing is I've got 1 free transfer and a couple injuries. So who's going to be injured? Maybe Anderson, maybe Wilson, maybe Rice, maybe Haaland. So what do I do? If someone's ruled out, I sell one of them. Hopefully Rice or Haaland. I go to Ekitike for Haaland. But is Haaland rumored to be in? He kind of said he might be okay. So yeah, if Haaland is out, Haaland to Ekitike, and then, Anderson, Wilson, Rice, I can have these 3 guys come in. Would I take a hit? If Rice and Haaland are out, I might take a hit. I'm not selling Anderson and Wilson before the next few games.
No, you need to win the game.
So what do I do? Kelleher's out. I've got Pickford this week. He's got his baby for a couple of weeks, and then, we've got a long break until Gameweek 30 for the FA Cup. And in Gameweek 30, we'll know a bit more from the FA Cup as well. How things are going to go down the line, who's going to get knocked out. Are Man City knocked out? So we learn a lot before Gameweek 30. So I'd love to just roll, but I might not have 11 players if I roll, but it might not matter. But on paper, this is so strong. So it's a shame that all these guys are picking up knocks. It is
Why don't you get rid of one of your issues, like Rice, Haaland, or Wilson? One of them should definitely.
Well, because they blank as well, it'll have to be Rice or Haaland.
Yeah, makes sense.
So yeah, Haaland to Ekitike if he's out.
Marcello, bring out Rice and put in udon noodles.
Who's Noodles? That's what someone said. Is that like someone's nickname? Or...
No, it was actually a comment I found. I thought it was a goal.
Rice, transfer suggestions. I've got Bruno G, Gravenberch, Anderson. I could go early on Anderson. Then it's Wilson, Szoboszlai, Stach, Gibbs, White, Dango. Could go get Dango. I'd probably go Anderson or Gravenberch. I like Gravenberch. But, yeah, that's only if they're fully ruled out, which they probably will be. I'm going to have problems, aren't I? I'm going to have Chalobah and Enzo starting against Villa for 2-pointers, 1-pointers. Krupi v Brentford. Krupi's interesting. He's actually getting minutes now. Starting over Evanilson. So I'm not too sad about this. Just need him to score when he actually plays for me. But yeah, it's a really good game week on paper for me.
Yep. This looks brilliant, by the way. Just a one move of a Liverpool player in, and you're chilling.
Yeah, if I share this one. Yeah, this is my Game Week 29 team. Look at all those green fixtures. I know green fixtures don't mean everything, but it's obviously nicer to have green fixtures rather than reds coming up in 32 when I need to wildcard. But yeah, Haaland out if he's out, or Rice. Or both. I might have to do both. Who would you go for Rice out of those guys if you had to sell him? Gravenberch, you'd probably go Szoboszlai, Kanji. Anderson, Gravenberch, Dango. I think those are the only ones for me. Or you could target, yeah, I don't know. Everton v Burnley, don't want. Maybe Dewsbury Hall and die.
I don't know why you look past Liverpool, though.
Just Grav or Schrob.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you agree, Chaz? Out of those highlight ones, order them.
I like all of them. Your team is in phenomenal shape. It has been for many weeks. Vol, if you can, we get more info.
Chaza, we're going to have 4 injuries this week. These players are... If Rice is out and all the other players are out, which one of these would you go for this week? If I had to tell.
Look, I genuinely believe it's Szoboszlai.
Okay.
But I think Alex Iwobi could have a real good game at home to West Ham.
Oh, I haven't even thought of that. Okay, interesting. I have thought of Raul Jimenez instead of Haaland, but I would go because Muniz is back. I would go to Ekitike instead. When he explodes, he explodes, and he's exploding.
Right.
So yeah, hopefully everyone is fit.
And something else to laugh at is, as always, my team. So a Chelsea triangle where some are out of it. So you know that dome in the Simpsons movie in 2007, yeah, where all of the players in the X5 are in the dome, and the 2 Chelsea on the bench are outside the dome. So they think they're free, but they're not. This is how we're looking. I don't really care about the color coordination formation, but 3 free transfers at the minute, 0.3 at the bank. Maybe a Mukiel move, I don't know, just due to it's a midweek loads of rotation.
Or you say 3 free transfers?
3, that's correct. And this is what I was thinking just before. Kanji, if you can, unmute, because I want to hear your voice just through this entire process. Have a look. What can be done? And is it the right place at the right time? So I'm going to bring a Hungarian in. I'm going to take a Brazilian who likes to do kippy uppies on the beach when he signs for a new club. Who is it? Yeah, that's it. I can do this if I want to.
Wow.
What are we saying?
Wow, that's fire. Like, why would you not do that? I guess the issue is, like, you have Rice, Semenyo, Haaland, Gabriel, all blanking. And if Mukiele's also injured, you might have 5 blanks in 31. That's the issue. Oof. Who are you selling in striker? Why not just keep JP and sell Haaland?
Yeah,
See,
I like that.
that might be the better. Actually,
If he's injured, especially.
I think this is the right time to get rid of the Norwegian, considering that people who've got a wild card, we've got a way to get him back in for the doubles, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
If you would want him, the fixtures are bad. You could just end up free hitting 30, 34, or whenever they play Burnley, if they don't double.
He's got West Ham. Yeah, he's got West Ham next week.
Not if he doesn't play.
Yeah. Oh, I might have to wait till Pep, but this is just a shout and a half.
Because like he said, João Pedro plays in 31. Haaland is not playing in 30. Well, he probably won't play in 31.
That's it. Yeah, that's.
I think a lot of people will do Haaland to Ekatike if they don't already have him.
What is who is the midfielder you're selling?
Cunha, which isn't the best.
I would just keep him. Like if Rice is blanking, you might as well just sell Rice.
And he's injured as well. And this solves all your problems. Like, forget if he's playing or not. You need to sort him out by 31 anyway.
Exactly.
So you do Rice and Szoboszlai and Haaland to Ekatike. That seems smarter to me.
Yeah, and then instead of going Szoboszlai, you go to Salah, and then you captain Salah.
Yeah, can you go Salah? You probably can. No, you can't. How much is he? 14.
This is what we.
You could probably do Semenyo to Salah, but you wouldn't.
No,
and I don't think Chaza wants to touch Salah at all, to be honest. Even though he's going to score a hat-trick of penalties.
As much as I respect the hustle from Kanji, I'm just not touching him.
Kanji, have you even thought of triple captain Salah?
No. Like, if I triple captain, it'll be Arsenal versus Burnley in 37 if there's no double in 36.
Yeah. They're going to still need to win the league by then, aren't they? That's 100%. A great shout. Oh, my God.
All right.
It's away to Burnley. No, at home.
I don't even know who it'll be. It could be Rice, could be Saka, could be Gabriel. Who knows?
Is that home? Is that at home to Burnley?
I don't think so.
Last question and just final word.
Is that home to Burnley? 37. Oh, I wish I didn't use my triple captain.
Oh, it's at home. That's crazy.
Is it? So we're pretty much sold on selling Haaland if he doesn't get up for this week. Is that correct?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, cool. Right, that has it. Okay, cool. Teams are done. Final segment in which I know Kanji has been looking forward to this one a lot. And that is the all-important Captain's Corner, where we won't start with a Norwegian, but we will start with a once former Cherry who's now turned into a citizen. That is Antoine Semenyo, who's owned by 54%. It's probably not even considered as a captaincy choice at the minute, but definitely in recent weeks, he's found a way to outscore the Norwegian. 5 goals and an assist in his last 8 league matches. He scored on Saturday away at Leeds. Plus, he's the second most transferred in midfielder heading into Tuesday's deadline with 75,000 transfers in. Bruno Fernandes, who was a favourite, and fortune favours the brave, especially for Cello up a higher tier in ranks. He's away at Newcastle. He's managed to conquer 4 double-digit hauls in his last 7 league games, hence a popularity uprise. However, he doesn't have an amazing head-to-head record on Tyne's side, with only 3 goals and 3 assists in his 9 league appearances against Newcastle. Hugo Ekatike, 15 points last game week against the Hammers in what ended as a 5-2 victory. And that game also marked the 4th time Liverpool managed to score exactly 5 goals against the Hammers in their last 7. 4 from the last 7 meetings. 155,000 transfers in. He faces none of the top 7 in his next 6 fixtures, with his next rated forward fixture not coming until game week 35. Harry Wilson, our favourite love child at the moment, at home to West Ham. 9 goals and 8 assists this campaign, which puts him as a 4th highest scoring midfielder in the game. In London derbies this season, he's played 9 of them, 4 goals and 2 assists. Not bad going. This also came with an assist for our Jimenez's eventual winner in the reverse fixture. Back to the studio. Does that change your mindset? What are we saying, team? Yeah, good chat.
Yeah, Marcello was muted there.
Yeah, I just vice captain Semenyo.
Nice.
Thanks.
Nice.
Good call.
And you're on Mo.
Yeah, it's never gonna change anything for me. I got the Egyptian king, boy. Come on, fam, let's go.
Love it. Sick. Right. Okay. Well,
But also
Can't do
Everton against Burnley. If you've got any Everton defenders, Tarkovsky, Pickford, maybe.
Illiman.
Barely going to win that. Everton can't win at home.
Not for captain in Pickford.
No.
Shout.
That's going to be a 9 point. He might be my highest scoring player this week.
That was the save of the season, by the way.
Yeah, it was nice.
That was a proper moist one, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, cool.
That was really nice narrative by Chaza, by the way. It's really interesting. You have me thinking about it, but it was one of those weeks where like I already have my captain locked in. So, but I think there's a lot of managers that don't have Salah. So if you didn't have him, who would you be captaining this week?
It's a headache this week.
Is it Bruno who's been consistent? Is it Palmer because Villa are so bad? Is it Wilson because he's in form? Like Semenyo's cooking? Like this could be a week to be different, right?
Well, it has to be if Haaland's not in.
So where'd you guys go? Like, you guys have Haaland, right? So what are you guys thinking?
Semenyo home to City if Haaland's not in.
Yeah, I think Semenyo captain at the minute.
Against Forest at home, good luck, bro. I wouldn't even captain Salah against Forest at home, and you guys are going to captain Antoine Semenyo. Hopefully, it works out for you.
Why do you think they'll sit back?
I actually rate Milenkovic and Murillo and Anderson. Like, I just think they're good at their game plan. They haven't really been in terms of results, though. So City will probably win, but they haven't really been convincing. They haven't been scoring that many goals.
Wilson, but he might not even play. Rice v Brighton might not even. It's really hard this week.
It's nice to see you guys squirm.
Ekatike against Wolves.
Yeah, no, fair.
If we're bringing in Haaland. Oh God, I don't know.
No. Well, wrap it up for this installment because I know someone's got to go in a couple of moments. But Marcello, any last words on your end?
Yeah, thank you for coming, Kanji. Maybe just give a summary of where you usually stream.
Yeah,
your Twitter, anything you want to shout out.
Yeah, you can find me on X at Kanji FPL. I love chatting FPL. So like whether it's like on a stream or on YouTube, you can also find me on FPL podcast on YouTube as well with Gary and Darius. We usually have like a stream every Saturday after the games. So it was really nice to do this on a Sunday. It's really nice to chat with you, Chaz and Marcello. It's nice to add you guys to like a little inner circle that I've got going on here. And hopefully this is the start of a nice budding friendship here.
Yeah. You could not have put it any better. Kanji, from my end too, thank you so much for coming on. You've been an incredibly valuable asset for this evening, and I could just tell you and Cello are on similar wavelengths, especially when it comes to spreadsheets, player positioning. So that really does help out. So thank you once again.
Yeah, likewise. Anytime. I think usually it's like if somebody is similar to me, I usually butt heads. Because like I think what I'm saying is better than what you're saying, but that's the thing. It's like I always try to have this like calmness and this like I think the right word is compassion or empathy, where you're trying to listen to someone else and like just give them enough credit and credibility. And Marcello's having a wonderful year. His rank speaks for himself. But like, and I think if you're gonna like come and join people speak, you obviously want to be talking to people that have good rank history and good ranks. And like, I just like to chat with anyone. And like, I think you guys both know ball, so it's easy to just chat, and it's a good, open, safe space.
Yeah, and there's also like always different opinions that is really good to cover, because you can get stuck in thinking, oh, this is the right way to do it, and then you'll hear someone else say something completely opposite, and it's just a new perspective. So important in FPL because you can really get stuck on like narratives and perspectives that might not be serving you well, and to have a little bit of input from someone else, there's got to be a bit of truth coming from this this other person's perspective. So it's good to take as much in as possible and then make your own decision on what you think will do well. So yeah, thank you, man.
Likewise.
Right. So after this midweek, it is Cup weekend, and then after that, probably just after the 10th of daybreak, we'll be back for yet another edition. But until next time, guys, all the best in your game weeks and your pursuits for an almighty green arrow. And watch out for that rotation as well, or else you bet X app is going to go into a genuine meltdown come Tuesday evening. Till next time, cheers, ta, and all the best.